Hello and welcome to a Papa Smerf adventure. This adventure in with the new 2024. Let's go on an adventure. Papa kind of snoozed on this one. They've already dug all the holes. They're putting in footings to put in a double-wide mobile home across the street. I believe I counted 24 holes. That's a lot of pillars. I think it's 12 for each side. As the concrete worker gets ready to start pouring these footings, notice that the rings are only like 3-4 inches tall. That's all they're going to use. Well, I guess it's just a level off the top. I won't be able to see my buddy B's house anymore if they put a home in the way. Well, I guess a fence makes good neighbors and a home makes even better ones. Well, it looks like the first guy's done on the right and the second guy on the left has a full load to fill up the rest. A lot of holes to fill. It's been about a week. Those footers are firmed up by now. Have Brecky out there getting ready to install the sewer system for the home coming in. Funny how they're gonna dig all around those new footers, right next to some of them too. Braveheart's just sitting here watching what they're doing. He's a fascinating cat. He's curious about everything. Of course now, Braveheart's probably sitting there saying, well, I couldn't dig a hole that deep. Ha ha, ha ha. Ever since Braveheart and his brothers and sisters been babies, that's been their potty box over there. They just got the new power service put in not too long ago. Looks like they're pulling all kinds of stuff out of that ground. That mobile home's gonna be like mine, be the first one on the line. It's okay when everything's flowing, but when things are not flowing so well, yeah, by the time it reaches you, everybody else is filled. Not just in the drain. It almost looks like they had to take out some of them pillars. That can't be. Yeah, they're right up next to them. They're in rows of 4. So I'm trying to count them, see if they had to dig any out or they just dug in between them. Looks like they dug right in between 2 of them. Zooming in a little closer, we got a sewer cleanout right there, coming up out of the ground. I don't know if that was one of the old homes that was there or what's going on with that. I see the new electrical box they put in. Inquiring minds want to know. We have a piece of sewer line laying right next to all that equipment there next to the road. So it's got to be the sewer system they're putting in, but we have a brand new clean out right there. Maybe they're going to hook up to it. Maybe it's in the right spot and they got to add another one. Who knows? Yep, piece of sewer line right there. Yeah, I'm betting they connect into that one that's already there, because I'm sure they have 2 bathrooms in that big double-wide mobile home. They're back, hard at it again. What'd they do, just throw their jackets down on the ground? Well, it's not their jackets on the ground, because they're in their jackets. They're in the ground. Boy, talk about getting into your work. My goodness, the one guy, you can barely just see the top of his head. They're really getting that put in there. Wow. Has to be 2 bathrooms in that big mobile home. Or kitchen area. Looks like they're done putting in that sewer line. Getting ready to put the equipment away. You can sure tell that was a muddy mess over there. Look at all the mud they're bringing out in the roadway. Another week has gone by, and all of a sudden I hear some noise outside. Went out to take a look. They have half a house out there already. Boy, talk about miss a minute. This is the machine they move the mobile homes around on. He drug it to that spot. Now he's going to drive to the other end and scoot it back. Trying to make room to get around that tree, I take it. They'll get it done. Here he is walking the machine down the other end. Catching between the truck and trailer anyways. He puts a big block of wood on there to put underneath the trailer to lift it up on. I wish they'd move that truck and trailer. He's carefully maneuvering it underneath there to lift it up and scoot it back. That truck and trailer's in my way. You can see, hey, there's part of our last video. Out with the old. Remember? In between the 2 trailers? We're doing in with the new on the other side. Wow. See how that works? He's scratching his head like, well, I guess that's in the right spot. Wait for them to come back and say, I guess. While he waits for them to return, we have time to take a look. And looky there. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 wheels underneath that side of the mobile home. Wow. All that plastic, that's going to be the center of the house. Yeah. They got a lot of work ahead of them. They're back. And what's next on the agenda? What other adventure do we have? Oh yes, the laying out of the plastic that goes on the ground between the mobile home and the ground. We're going to have to roll that out all the way underneath it and get it spread out. Hey, got a lot of work to do. That's not fun underneath them trailers. I know, they did it to mine. Now, they have it a lot easier than when they did it with my home, because my home was already installed when they put the plastic on the ground, so they had to cut and mend and tape all the plastic around all the pillars. And here, all they have to do is roll it from one end to the other. No pillars are in the way. But it's a windy day, too. That plastic's not sitting still. Zooming in, taking a picture before the plastic's down, before the pillars are in. We can see the other side of the mobile home. No, that's not a big hump underneath the mobile home. That's the plastic being blown up by the wind. They're trying to put it in while it's windy, and boy, it's blowing real hard underneath that mobile home. Cinder blocks to the rescue. Because I have to use a lot of cinder blocks underneath there anyway, so use them to anchors to hold it down till they get it in place. Well, that should hold it down till we get the columns in. Now that the plastic is all stretched out, time to put in the pillars, one stone at a time. These guys don't need a gym membership. They get all the workout they need putting all this concrete pillars together underneath these mobile homes. We can't forget the wood shims that go between the bottom of the home and the pillars. Hey, can you move a little faster with them blocks? I'm going to take a nap here pretty soon. Slowly but surely, whoever Shirley is, they're getting those pillars put in. Well, we have 2 cinder blocks, 2 solid blocks, and a wood spacer. I guess that's called level. On this end, we have 1 cinder block and 2 solid blocks and 2 wood spacers. I think they all went to lunch. I haven't seen them in a while. Well, they deserve a break. While they take a break, we're going to zoom in and see what they've been doing. Well, they got quite a few pillars done on both sides. There's that sewer line we saw sticking up when Becky was putting in that other sewer line, so it must be going to be used at the house or a clean out, I'm not sure. Yeah, as you can see, they have taken the wheels off though. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be hooked up to the home, because that'd be a heck of a place to have a clean out. You couldn't get to it, it'd be in the middle of the home. I guess that's a good enough break. They got more block came in. Time to get back to work. I wonder how they know if it's level or not. They must have a way. Must be a level in there somewhere. Looks like they're taking off some of the plastic covering down there. Yes, they're removing the plastic edging that's holding that plastic to the side there, so you can't see inside and stuff can't get in there. And they're lowering it all the way down, it looks like. They're taking off that edging all the way down. Getting it ready, I guess. Fascinating. Not sure what's in the bucket there. Could be drywall patch for when they put the homes together and they gotta fix some of the drywall or something. I'm not sure. Only they know. Looks like this guy asked for a raise. Hey, and he got it. Look at that. He's almost at the top. Taking off that corner piece. It's still attached somewhere at the bottom, but it's down. Looks like they're bringing in the cinder block for the other side of the mobile home, because they're going to have to crawl underneath the other side when it gets here so they can put pillars in under it as well. I can't really tell what this guy is doing. Is that a ground strap? You know, like a storm strap he's putting in there? Or... Not sure. They have that side all in and leveled and on its pillars. Wonder where that guy is going. He's moseying on down the roadway there. You can see that truck and trailers where that mobile home was just removed, out with the old. The tan trailer right there that you see has been vacant. Well, the person left all their belongings behind. So now they're taking everything out. Don't know what's happening with that home. We'll find out, I guess. Well, let's see. What did we forget? We forgetting anything? Are we ready? What's going on? Let's see. We got cinder block over here. The tires are off. We have these blocks down here. They're ready for the other side. Well, looks like we're pretty much ready to go. Rock and roll. Hum. It looks like you guys forgot something down here. You know, you're missing some shims and blocks, I think. I see these other areas already have their blocks and shims in place. The sewer line sticking up. I guess they're ready for the other side. Looking at the right-hand side of it, everything looks ready to go for me. I don't know about them. That looks like a sewer line coming out of the bottom there. Looking down the street, I hear some noise. What's that out there in the street? Little by little, more and more is getting exposed. Wait a minute, you're going the wrong way with that half. You need to come this way. This way, I say. Oh, I see. He needed to bring it down there so he can swing his machine around and pull it back this way. I see. Never seen a house in the middle of a street before. Here you go. That half of this home is bigger than my entire home. How's that song go? Here it comes, slowly down the street. Getting funny looks from everyone it meets. Ha ha. Hey, it's a mobile home. That's what everybody needs. Okay, I'll quit singing. Look at that half is even bigger than that mobile home right there. One with the green trim. Wow, this home's gonna be huge. Here comes the fun part. They're gonna have to turn that in there and not take out that mobile home that's sitting there. Inch by inch, foot by foot. It's getting there, slowly but surely. Who's Shirley? I would have to say it's a good thing they're going slow. Wait, there's snow on that roof. At first, I thought you could see all the way through that mobile home. But you can, to the plastic on the other side. The wind's picking up and the temperature's dropping. I think they'd better hurry up a little bit. I'm sure they only want to move this one time without having to back it up and do it again. So they're trying to miss that mobile home on the other side while guiding this one in. It looks like they're on a collision course with that other side, though. I sure hope they know what they're doing. I'm sure he's going to have to do like he did with the other half. He's going to get this one in lined up as close as he can to that corner in the end. The other trailer is still there. Well, that's close, though. Let me tell you, that's real close to the other trailer. I'm going to walk this piece all the way down. Slow going. They've made it all the way past the other mobile home and almost have it in position. They always put that truck and trailer in my way. I can't see what they're doing. He's probably putting that underneath that mobile home with that block of wood and gonna scoot it back. That's my thought. He's slowly moving that backwards, butted up against the other half. They have a person on each end, seeing how close he can get. You don't want to knock that other side off the foundation over there. They got the one side pushed back. Now they're back on this end to push this end a little closer. I'm trying to figure out what's going on to those windows all the way to the left. Is that the outside? Outside, or is it part of the inside? Is it just reflection? You can see they've taken the plastic off looking through these two windows. Zooming in, I just cannot tell. Well, I'm looking at it from one side. They're looking at it from all sides. I'm sure they know what they're doing. That could just be an interior wall that they have to cap off or something. I don't know. One guy's getting a ladder ready. Looks like he's putting that mobile home back just to where it absolutely needs to be. And hey, more cinder blocks. Hooray! Well, that took a bit, but they have all the pillars in. There's a guy on the roof. There's a roll of something up there off to the right. Oh, he must be sealing the roof halves together. He's using some kind of device to attach the cap on or something. I don't know if he's stapling it down or gluing it down, or I don't know what's going on, but he's sealing it up anyways. The front door is open. Both halves are connected. I'm trying to see if I can see inside there, see what it looks like. Even zooming in's not helping. It's pitch black inside there. Well, I'm sure it doesn't have any power up to it yet, so. Well, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Here we go. The roof cap's on. Well, the furnace has been installed, at least the piping coming out of the roof has been put in. Still can't make out anything on the inside. It's funny, they brought all this gravel in and poured it right there and haven't touched it. I see on all these homes they have one straight pipe coming straight up and another one has a elbow on it. Well, I guess so. One is an outlet, one's an inlet, like I have on mine, but mine has 2 elbows, one on each. Smokey is enjoying his dinner, up in the window looking outside. Dinner and a view, how about that? Doesn't get any better. Yeah, it's been a few days, and they're back again. Hey, they're talking to somebody. Looks like I know that person. Who is that? Look there, it's my friend B. He's the one who rents that house that's behind this house I just put in. I used to be able to stare out the window and watch his house and give him a call if he got a package delivered and let him know it's there. Can't do that now. Now they're getting ready to install the skirting around this home. There's 2x4s off the left there they're going to use for a base to work off of. Let's see how this goes. I wonder, are they going to use this gravel to lay a base to put the wood on? Oh, I guess we'll wait and see. I see some plastic laying there. Must be the top bridges that go on the home to hold the skirting. Nine 2x4s? I think they're gonna need a few more than that. We have the 2x4s laying there. Haven't touched that gravel though. I see that strap is a storm strap on this end of the home. They have to anchor it to the ground so a storm don't blow it away. It doesn't look like they're pinning those 2x4s to the ground. Got them going across the front now too. Still haven't touched the gravel. They do have a guy with some shovels trying to level up the ground, and looks like he's trying to scoop some dirt underneath that plastic. I know when installing the skirting you have like a 2-inch gap that you can play with. So if they measure from the top of that board to just underneath where it's going to clip into the home, they got a 2 or 3 inch gap right there they can use. They have already started putting in the skirting. They have the bottom rail in. I'm sure that's attached to those 2x4s. Sorry for the blurriness. Zooming in to get a better look at this corner right here. Not only do they have these guys here installing skirting, they have people on the other side installing skirting at the same time. Remember those paper cutters they used to have in school? Maybe in your office? Looks like they're using a large industrial one there to cut the plastic. That's really smart. I'm sure somehow they communicate with him on how big the pieces need to be. He just cuts and stacks. The other guys come around, pick them up, take them where they need them. They're almost to this corner now. A little bit more. He has to bend it just in the right spot to get it around that corner. He has to get it behind the bottom plate there and get it behind that corner piece and get it wrapped around. That's the most difficult part, trust me, I know. He has the corner piece installed and an extra piece working right on down the line. Now, dag nabbit, every time I want to see what they're doing, they park trucks in my way. Now that the truck is moved, we can see they have skirting almost all the way down. Wow, missed a lot. Because of that truck, didn't get to see him install the upper cap that clips it all in place. You can see a little bit of a dip there at the bottom, but they made it work. Looks nice. Zooming in, looks all shiny, brand new, because it is. That poor guy's been on his knees all day. Out with the old. We've got a bunch of dirty snow there now. Here you can see with the old trailers, they had a straight line footer that they stacked the cinder blocks on. All the trucks are gone. The skirting's in. Looks good. What do you think? Well, that pile of gravel hasn't been touched, so it wasn't for the skirting. You can see how it has a hill right there in the middle, a little hump of the skirting, which is shorter than the other pieces. Zooming in a little closer, yeah, you can see that little hump right there with the 2x4s. And I think they've been able to level that out more, but hey, it's in, that's what matters. They still have more things to add to it. The porch light, the spigot for outside, finishing up the inside, getting the mini blinds up and stuff. A lot of work yet to do. They didn't use the gravel for the steps either. But on the other hand, the porch light's been installed. Zooming in, we can see the water spigot's been put in, the outside outlet's been put in, and the mini blinds are up. $2702 is the address for this new home on Morning Dove Lane. They have a bunch of flags out there because MediaCom's putting in all new lines all the way down. I think they should have done that when they redid all the road work, don't you? Zooming in a little closer, we have a sewer clean out right there in the ground. That's why they dug that line all the way over that way. Okay, put a clean out in. Gotta put it somewhere. Might as well be outside the home. I still have no idea what they're gonna do with that gravel. I guess only time will tell. That'd be another adventure. For now, this is the end of this adventure. In with the new. Come on in, won't you be my neighbor? Till next time, love y'all. Bye.